Welcome back. In this training, we're going to be talking all about the H portion of hope and what that means. It means honor holistic health. And so when we go on a health journey, what that typically means is we're going to focus on the physical and nutritional side of things. We're doing this for better looks within ourselves, to love ourselves more, and to have a higher quality of life through eating better, right? Um, but that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to holistic health. And so when it comes to holistic health, there are literally 8 areas of focus that we need to focus our time and attention to actually thrive, not just simply survive. And so what those 8 areas are is number one, physical and nutritional health. Okay, we've already discussed that. That's a no-brainer. You know you need to exercise, you know you need self-care, you know you need nutrition, right? Our nutrition is truly what gives your body the ability to have the nutrients in order for your mind, body, and spirit to thrive. Okay. And so whenever you get into the other 7 pillars of that, you have emotional. This goes into emotional intelligence. It's not just knowing and understanding your own feelings, but it goes so much deeper into being able to have empathy and understanding other people and what they're sensing and feeling within their bodies. Okay. So you have emotional intelligence, you have spiritual. Literally, a spiritual journey is what created this hope movement, right? For me, whatever it is that you choose to believe. For me, I literally chose God. But there's that deeper connection you need with something that is outside of you. Okay. And you understand that there literally is this deeper knowing and ability to connect with this higher power, okay, to lead you and guide you, being more than just yourself. Okay. So you have that spiritual journey. You have social. This goes to friendships and all those true, like, social moments, community, and um friendships, things like that, marriage, all those pieces, where all those pieces that we truly do want to thrive. Parent, marriage, friendships are the start of that. And then you have a community as a whole, right? And then you have environmental environmental health. Literally look around you right now. What is around you? Okay. It's important. What kind of chemicals are you using on your body and around your body? Is there mold in your home? Literally, how does your environment make you feel? Literally, is there a bunch of clutter around you that is giving you mental clutter? Oh, like, this goes deep too, not just in the atmosphere around you, but just within your mind as well. Environmental clutter. Okay. And so environmental is a big one. It literally, like, the things around us, the people and the toxicity in our lives, because even people can be toxic. um it's a big thing, and those people have an influence on us. The things we watch on TV, and the leaders that we choose to follow, that is all environmental, and affects our environmental health. Okay. Along with some of these other areas that I've already talked about. You have occupational. So this is obviously the work that you do within the world, right? And it's truly, do you have fulfillment there? That is the main thing. Do you have fulfillment in what you're doing, or are you doing something that you absolutely hate? So that's the first step of that. And then it goes into, stress management, and even, again, environmental. It works its way back to environmental. And what is that environment like when it comes to your occupation, right? um and then you have financial. Obviously, this is the one that gets a lot of people down, when it comes to, just life in general. Just like I expressed in my journey, there was that financial frugality, and it led to depression, that mental and emotional disturbance that created that depression in me. And so literally financial is a big one that we have to focus on, and we have to put time and attention into. But again, It's not something that's supposed to overly consume our lives. There's supposed to be a balance here between all of this. And a lot of the world truly puts their focus solely into financial, and they don't have self-care. They don't have any of the other things. And it's because they're focused blinders on strictly on that financial. But when we do that in itself, literally it blocks us from having the health in all these other areas that is required to have the energetics of all of this, so that you actually do have abundance. You literally can block yourself with that, having these self limits. And so you've got to have that balance. And then of course intellectual is that eighth pillar, and that is all about learning and growing. A lot of times when we get out of high school, or when we get quit high school or quit school altogether, or get out of college or whatever, we stop learning, we stop growing. Our mind is the most powerful resource that we have. It literally has the power to heal our bodies if we consciously use it correctly. And so literally intellectual is a huge part of this. It is so important. In order for us to thrive, we have to grow in our intellectual being, so that way we are always, the world around us changes constantly. It's ever evolving. There's so much innovation and things around us. There's always something that we can learn. Okay. And so intellectual is that eighth pillar. So I would like for you to just kind of do a kind of little audit right now and ask yourself, do you have physical health? Do you have nutritional health in your life? Do you have this emotional intelligence? Do you understand your feelings and know what's going on? What emotions that you're actually even feeling when they come up? In my journey, I had no idea. I literally had no idea what emotions I was feeling. And when I started this journey, I literally had to have a document of positive and negative feelings. And every time I started feeling emotions, I had to literally go to those lists and look and try to find a word to define that feeling that I was feeling when I started this journey. And literally that was one of the reasons that I too was struggling with depression. I didn't know if it was sadness, loneliness, or what that I was actually experiencing, let alone physical pain from a chronic illness, right? And so physical, nutritional, emotional, are you healthy in those areas? Do you have spiritual health? Do you have social health? Do you have friends around you? Do you have a community of people who are supporting you? Are you struggling in marriage? Are you struggling in your parenting journey? Do you have health in all of those areas where you're actually thriving and not barely surviving? Okay. Environmental, looking around you again, like what the people in your lives, your actual environment around you, and what you're consuming, and all of those things. Is it healthy for you? Our bodies are kind of like an ATM machine. You can't take money out of an ATM machine if you don't first put money in it. And our bodies are exactly the same. What we put in our bodies needs to be positive in order for that to come out of our bodies and overflow, right? And so whenever you're thinking about that, think about those situations. If I was to come and squeeze you right now, what is going to come out of you? If you're just consuming negativity and, things that are unhealthy for you, that's literally what's going to pour out of you into the world around you. And this just goes, into E that we're going to talk about later on. Occupational, how's work? Do you like it? Do you love it? Are you excited to get out of bed and serve other people? Or are you not? Do you hate it? Do you have occupational health in your life? Do you feel like you have a purpose in this life? A purple purpose. Purple is my favorite color. Do you have a purple purpose? Do you have that in your life? Do you have occupational health where you have purpose and you feel fulfilled with the ways that you serve on the daily? Are you excited to roll out of bed? Do you have financial health? Do you have stability with your finances? Not just thriving in abundance, but do you have stability where you have your basic needs covered, right? Light, food, water, housing. Are you healthy when it comes to your finances? Are you able to go to the grocery store and not worry about what you purchase? Or do you literally have anxiety and worry come up every time you go to the grocery store because you're terrified that your card is going to decline when you swipe it? Do you have financial stability? Let alone that, do you have financial abundance? Do you have retirement planned? And do you have, your emergency fund set aside and all these other things that are leading to you having a truly thriving, full life that literally can then pour into the next generation or that next person of kin once you're gone? Are you financially healthy? And then, are you intellectually healthy? Are you learning something on a regular basis? Something that you're passionate about, something that you're actually interested in, not just growing in skills that are absolutely required for you. Are you intellectually thriving? Do you feel that you know all you could possibly know about this world, other cultures, ideas and innovations, and just truly living an enriched life, being able to expand your knowledge and to truly feel fulfilled when it comes to learning? Are you intellectually healthy? Are you holistically healthy and balancing your time amongst all these areas so that you can actually thrive, have this high vibe, happy, joyful, peaceful, peace of mind, excited energy? Do you have it? Assess your situation and figure out where you're not thriving and start putting some focus there. Okay. We're going to jump into what O means in this deeper journey that this journey takes you on in the next video, and I will see you there. I can't wait.